So my name is Sam Park. 안녕하세요. I'm the first Asian Democrat elected to the Georgia State House, and I'm the only Asian state legislator in Georgia as well as the Deep South. I'm proud to support and endorse Jon Ossoff for Congress because he's a good man. He is steadfast, and we need a steady hand in uncertain times. He's intelligent. He is a Georgetown and London School of Economics graduate, and he is humble. He is running to serve the community and the people of the 6th Congressional District. I'm very excited about his candidacy because I think he'll be working very hard to hold Washington, D.C. accountable. He'll be working to overcome and bridge some of this divisive partisanship that we see in our politics today. And he'll be a voice for everybody in the 6th Congressional District. This is a very diverse community. He's the only congressional candidate that I know in recent memory who has reached out to all communities, all minority communities, for support. Yes, so the Asian community, it's very exciting, especially having been born and raised in Georgia and a part of this community. We have the ability right now to make history. If we come out and support Jon Ossoff together, we have the ability to help him win outright on April 18th. And if he wins on April 18th, this would receive national attention and it would have national implications, not just for the Democratic Party and for Jon Ossoff, but also for the Asian community here in Georgia and throughout the nation. If the Asian community can demonstrate that we can be a margin of difference, the margin of victory in this race, then all political candidates should start coming to the Asian community for support. The conservative liberal spectrum, I think, is no longer what it once was. I'm a Southern Democrat. I still consider myself to be conservative, especially when it comes to economic development and fiscal issues. Jon is running to ensure that Metro Atlanta area becomes a world-class city. He wants to bring high-tech jobs into this community. And he also wants to make sure that everyone is treated with equal dignity under the law. If you look at Democrats and Republicans right now, the Republican Party, especially with our President Trump, does not look as conservative as I think Republicans used to be. So I think as this political dynamic is changing, I hope that people will begin to support Jon Ossoff for Congress because he's the best candidate in this race, and he's not an ideologue. He's not a partisan. He wants to be reasonable and use common sense to ensure that the people's interests are put before politics. So my first legislative session was very interesting. As a freshman in the minority party, I was very happy that there were a lot of issues that I could agree with my Republican colleagues. But at the same time, there were many issues that we disagreed with. And with those issues, for me in Georgia, gave me more passion to continue the work, to continue to engage the Asian community and make sure that we have a seat at the table. So one of the most important ways to begin to change to change the political atmosphere that is very anti-immigrant right now is to elect people like Jon Ossoff. People who are reaching out to all minority communities in the community, wanting to hear their voice, wanting to hear their concerns, realizing that despite the differences that we have, we are all Georgians, we are all Americans. We begin to change that dynamic and that rhetoric by getting people elected to office who will fight to ensure that everyone in this state and this country are treated with equal dignity and respect.